Good afternoon, educators. Today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite things, ABC books. I love all children's literature, but I have a special place in my heart for ABC books because they can be used with all ages, and I'm going to show you how today. In fact, I have some of my best ideas saved for the end, and you're going to want to hear these, so bear with me. Well, let's start off with the classics. You can't go wrong with Dr. Seuss ABC book, the Zizzer Zazzer Zuzz and the Fiffer Feffer Feff. Of course. You can get ABC books that are dedicated to a specific letter. That's great for your youngest people. I always say that a book that requires children to touch it, get involved, be a part of it, are also a great idea. And the ABC books come that way. Another way to get them involved is to find books that are dedicated to the structure of letters. And for instance, this one shows the way to write the letters. And it also has the uppercase, lowercase, and then several things, or at least two things, that begin with the letter A. And so you'll find ABC books that just look at the letter. You'll find some that focus on the sounds, the structure. There's all different ways to go about making an ABC book. Here's another one looking at structure in an artful way. It's fun. And I've showed you this one before that I like to keep in a block center where children can make the letters and copy what they see in here. Again, looking at how letters look and how they're put together, literally in this book. Then you can get some more artsy ones, if that's your thing. This is called the Hidden Alphabet, and again, this is a gift. I love these. Thank you, Jacob Beller, one of my students from a long, long time ago. He's off on a boat in Alaska somewhere working right now, from what I understand. So you can guess what letter is coming up and see how it turns into something else. That's always fun. This book is similar. Let me see. A is for asparagus, and it gives you a little clue. B is for butterfly, and so on. Then you can get deeply into the arts and look at actual masterpieces and find letters. Here's some different pieces about hair, and so they focus on the letter H. Really cool. And also, within the arts, this is a Donald Cruz book. A, almost nearly all red. B, bottom, where the green is. C, corner, where the yellow is. And this is another fun artsy ABC book. This is one of my mom's favorites that she likes to read to my daughter. It's got animals. H is for hippo. But the artist has made snowflakes out of all... I'm sorry, I can't see it. It's not set this up well. So that's fun. This is Denise Fleming. I'm pretty sure she's won a Caldecott Award for her illustrations before. And this is just one that kids really like, where, again, the animal is building the letters out of the things that they found around the house. They like that. And then, if you're very industrious, you could try to do those at your house. Then, there are interest ABC books. This one is nice about feelings, and it's a fill-in-the-blank kind of thing. Let's see. Let me find a good one. Well, they're all good, but one to show you today. So here's a girl. It's the letter L, and I won't read you all the words, but it gives you some information, and then she says, I don't like feeling, and the answer is lonely. So, they're not all serious. There's obviously, okay? my dad made a casserole dinner. My brother thinks we're lucky. I think it smells like dirty socks. I'm already feeling yucky. So that's something interest. Farm. Dogs. I'll have to show you some pictures. These are great books of photography that's phenomenal. Friends. Good dog. Look at that nose. And over. So again, really getting the kids interested in what they see and then adding the letter information in there. God. I will show you in here real quick. God is, oh, and that's not a good one. Generous, that sounds like a J. God is infinite. Interests. Race car alphabet. Find, okay, oval for over and over. P for passing, and this is just fun. Eating the alphabet. This one doesn't have sentences if I recall. It's just P and all the things they can think of with a P. Just labels. Animal actions. So are you starting to see how these are getting a little bit harder and a little bit harder? I do look at these with my young children, but depending on what's going on, I might not read every word. But these are fun. And then this one also encourages participation. So they want you to quack. And so on. Now, okay. Part 1 of my fun facts or fun tips for you. If your student, your child, your little friend is doing a project, maybe for social studies or science or really anything, and their teacher has given them permission, it's just an open project, turn something in about, okay, Texas, for instance. An alphabet book is phenomenal. Teachers will go nuts for that. And the other kids love it if it's a product that they're allowed to share with their class and let other students take home or use during school. An ABC book is amazing, and it shows a lot of creativity and effort on your child's part if they can think of something to say with every letter of the alphabet on your topic. But just back to professional authors. You can see this is not for little people. This lists all the letters, all the towns in Texas that start with an H, and then it gives some deeper information that smaller children might not be able to sit and ingest for a long amount of time. So you can find just about anything you're interested in. There's probably an ABC book out there about it. And now, here are some more favorites. I haven't gotten to the second thing for you, and it's probably my favorite. But really quickly, I have 4 books to show you, and I call these the thinkers. So these are ABC books, but they're thinkers. So A is for salad. So then you have to figure out that it's really for alligator. P is for roller skates. I'm sure of that, but it's really not. It's really for penguin. So that's fun because the kids think they're getting tricked, or that they can't get tricked, more likely. Here's something similar. Q is for duck, but it's not for duck. It's for quack, 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 because a duck quacks. R is for lion, because a lion roars, and so on. So that's fun, and that's something you could make on your own at home. You could make your own version after participating with a book like this. Similar tomorrow's alphabet. Just skip to the middle. F is for wheat. Tomorrow's flour. Let me show you one more. M is for caterpillar. Tomorrow's moth. Fun, 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 fun. And kindergartners, first graders, maybe even some of the 4-year-olds out there, can get into this once they know their letters and are comfortable in them. They think that's cool too. All right. This one is deeper. It's a book of letters, and I would love to get this going somewhere. If you want to get with me and do this, I'm all about it. So basically, they are kids that are sending a letter to someone, and then they forward it to someone else. So Christopher turned red when he read the note. He decided to scribble a few lines to his friend Daryl. Dear Daryl, doodly-doo, the C is for me, the D is for you, Chris. Don't forget to keep this going. So, somebody gets a letter in the mail with their letter. This is Chris, so he got the letter C, and he has to now send it on to somebody with his name, with their name beginning with the letter D, and so on. So, this is pretend, but how fun would that be at the end to have a whole ABC book that was passed around to people that you don't even know. And then at the end, everybody gets a copy. That would be amazing. Okay, number 2, your second tip of the day. My daughter and I are working on one right now, a book that we are making. So we're not in a hurry, but whenever she finds something in the world that looks like a letter, I take a picture of it. And I actually got this idea from a friend of mine, actually a friend of a friend in college a long time ago. They did this for their art class. They made an ABC book in her photography class, actually. And so they had to go around, and you've probably seen these. In fact, I have one, but I didn't grab it. It's an ABC book made of things that look like letters, but aren't meant to be letters. So, for instance, my daughter had a pretzel the other day, and she bit it in a way on accident that made it look like a lowercase letter F. And so we took a picture of it, and that's going to be our F page. But anyway, homemade books. We all know about Shutterfly and what are the other ones? I don't know, Tiny Prints or whatever, that will make books for you. All you do is send them the photos. They don't care what you put in them. You can create your own ABC book, and that's what we're working on right now. But you could get more in depth with it. This was something that my kindergarten class did in 2005-06, and I treasure it. They came up with these. C is for cake. Caleb cooked a cake, and DeMonica wrote that one. And so this is something. Obviously, this is Word. It's just a picture of a Word document. You can get on your computer and make your own ABC book with your kids' illustrations, and you type out their words for them. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. So, tip number 1, if your child is doing a project and their teacher is open about how they provide the information, make an ABC book. Tip number 2, make your own book. Have it bound by a professional company like Shutterfly or whatever. I don't get money from Shutterfly. I wish I did. But whatever place is your favorite to send your photos. I think Walgreens does it too. Make your own book with your kids' illustrations and their words. Just snap a picture of it with your phone and voila, there's a book. How great would that be for Father's Day or Mother's Day or a teacher gift? It's so fun. ABC books can be just about anything. So there you go. This is something I always forget to do. I need to let you know that I have lots of videos on YouTube, and they're also all on my Facebook page. So I am Tayler'd Education, and you can find me on Facebook. And I know you can't read this, but here's what it looks like, and here's how you type it out. Tayler'd Education on YouTube or Facebook. And I will see you again next time. Goodbye, educators.